Most of the risks associated with fasting can be minimized by starting slow and easing into it. Your body is an adaptation machine. If you haven't gone running in years and you try to sprint, there are serious risks involved with that. If you haven't gone more than a day or two without food in your life and you try to go several days without food, there are serious risks involved with that as well. You shouldn't proceed with longer and longer fasts if your body isn't adapting and getting used to the current level of resistance. A weightlifting analogy works here as well. Why would you try bench pressing 200 pounds if you've never even tried anything over 100? The most common side effects you'll experience as you gradually push your fast into new territory will be things like dizziness, headaches, low blood sugar, muscle aches, weakness, and fatigue. Again, I'll refer to the exercise analogy, as all of these side effects of pushing yourself hard can show up in strenuous exercise as well. This is what happens when you exercise bodily systems. Many of these issues are related to electrolytes and will improve once your body gets better at keeping electrolytes balanced in the absence of food. Some of these side effects will only show up when you're overdoing it. Pay attention and listen to your body. It will almost always express discomfort when you change up the routine, but there is such a thing as pushing yourself too hard. It's not something I can explain to you. It's a matter of balance and listening to your body. More practice not pushing yourself hard will make seemingly hard things easier. If you can only run comfortably for 15 minutes and you do that consistently, eventually 20 or 30-minute runs will come easier. Same principle. Perhaps you've heard fasting can lead to liver and kidney problems, anemia, irregular heartbeat, vitamin and mineral deficiencies, muscle breakdown, diarrhea. Again, this is mainly applicable to prolonged fasting for many days without incremental adaptations in building up to it. In other words, if you're looking to abruptly stop eating for days without much prior experience in order to shed pounds fast, you absolutely can run into everything I just mentioned. But if you start small with daily intermittent fasting, then maybe work up to 24 hours, then 36 hours, and so on, your body will be making adaptations and getting better at operating without food gradually over the course of months. Fasting, much like physical exercise and exposure to hormetic stressors like hot and cold, actually strengthens the immune system and balances out autoimmune responses in many people. Every time you fast and deplete mineral stores, your body says, "Oh shit, we need to stock up on more of that next time it comes around." And your uptake and retention of that particular nutrient is increased. More often than not, the body will increase growth hormone by 2 to 4 times in order to preserve your lean muscle mass. If you've already gotten your body adapted to using fat exclusively for fuel through previous fasts or a ketogenic diet, then you'll probably be able to maintain your same metabolic rate and a good amount of activity. If your body is not yet adapted to burning your usual, say 2,000 calories in the form of fat, then you'll be dragging ass and feeling like you're barely producing 1,000 calories worth of energy, which is probably closer to what's happening. This is why we ease into it and let the body incrementally increase the amount of fat it's able to metabolize as fuel in a day. Lightheadedness, dizziness, irregular heartbeat are often associated with low electrolytes, so let's talk about that in the next section.